Hi, Virgo. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color, and this is your weekly reading for November 14th through the 21st. I'm running late this week. Sorry. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer personal readings. I also offer IET, which is a healing modality. All the information is below, which will lead you to my website, which is ripecolor.com, where I have handmade t-shirts, scarves, etc., as well as a collection of astrology t-shirts. They're quite lovely. I wore the Virgo for the September readings, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. I have to find that one. I want to wear it again. I'll be walking down the street. It's like, oh, are you an Aries? Are you a Virgo? Are you a this? It's like, no, I'm just wearing the shirt. Additionally, not this week, obviously, and I'm not sure when, but soon the weeklies are going to be for members, but it's going to be a very nominal fee. Anyway, that is that. But I'm going to continue to do the dailies and the monthlies for everyone that presses, the button to watch. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Virgo for this coming week, 14th through the 21st. I did all my announcements. The microphone is on. I guess the birds will be here later. All right. I didn't see that many today. 1, 2, 3. All right. Here we go. All right. So we have 2 Knights and Temperance in the middle. So I think it's about balancing your thoughts and your actions. That was pretty easy. Yeah, sometimes we get very gung-ho about that. He doesn't look very gung-ho, but sometimes we get very gung-ho and it's like, I want to move right now. It's like, sit and think for a while what's best, and bring it into moderation and bring it into balance. So don't be impulsive. You're not usually impulsive, but the Knight of Swords is very impulsive. So it's kind of like with the Knight of Pentacles there and Temperance there, it's like maybe you have this brainstorm or this new idea or a message, and it's like, well, yeah, and it's like, think it through, which you usually do anyway. The leaves are falling like crazy, that's for sure. Yeah, think about the plan, because look, I got if you want it to be long lasting and nurturing and healing, it has to be really well thought out and very balanced. That's the thing. That's the thing. You know how to do it. You know how to, add to your security. You know how. And, this is what you're looking for, like the promise coming true, fulfillment. Okay, that's disappointment. Yeah, don't let your disappointment stand in the way. This is also contemplation. So maybe, and this is you. So sometimes we look back on our lives and it's like, depending upon the lens you look at it with, sometimes it's like, well, I don't know if I'm really going to take the action on this. I don't know if I'm going to move forward, because every time I did in the past, I was disappointed and I lost. Or maybe you're remembering somebody that it isn't here. And it's like, maybe you did it with somebody, maybe you want to travel, say, and you always traveled with your friend and your friend isn't here anymore. And you're like, I think you need to balance actually the grief, like feel the grief and look at it and then let it go. I think that's really what's going on here, actually. Yeah, because then your destiny becomes more, it's part of your involvement. It's part of the healing. That's what it is. It's part of the healing. You feel a little stuck because I think that there is somebody that you need to mourn, let go of, or situation. And once you do that, that's the balance that you're looking for. I think that's what's going on. I think that's what's going on. And it doesn't even have to be somebody who passed recently. It could be somebody. Sometimes, you know, we have this recollection of someone or something. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a part of ourselves, right? That's no longer here. And, you know, once you make peace with that, I think then it'll be time. I think that's really the healing, that there's a real healing there, and making peace with that in order to move forward into your abundance, into your security, into the next rung. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's when you're going to get messages. That's what you're going to, then you'll be able to manifest more healing. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's something stuck. You know, sometimes it's like tears are stuck, right? Or grief is stuck, and it needs to move forward so that you can be more whole and move forward into your life. That's definitely what I got. Okay. Look, grief is a process like everything else. And sometimes, you know, even though you grieved someone, you know, there are different levels. There are different levels. There's grieving at, you know, immediate, and then there's grieving at a year, and then someone's just grieving at 5 years or 10. And it's important to let it go through you. It's important to let it go through you. You know, just because you grieve somebody doesn't mean that your memory of them is gone. Doesn't mean, see what I mean? I mean, you can't bring them back, but they're still with you. You know, maybe talk to them. Blessings. Thanks for tuning in.